Hi, my name is Marilyn, and I'm a sixth grade teacher at Sunflower School. And I'm here with you today to show you about my favorite graphic design tool. It's called Slides Mania. The creator of Slides Mania is named Paula. She's from Spain. She's actually not an educator. She's in business, but she loves creating and designing in Google and PowerPoint, and she's been the saving grace of COVID-19. So what I'd like to do today is share with you Paula's site and also how you can modify the templates that she's made for us. So we're going to head on over to Slides Mania. Here we are. Okay, so remember, Paula's not in education, but she creates phenomenal tools for educators. She has a whole new bank of templates that she's made for us. So when you have a chance, go ahead and go through there. But what I want to do today is I want to show you how to use one of her more basic templates and how you can modify it. So I like to start with colors. So I'm going to come over here, I'll kind of choose this gray. So for me, when I think about my graphic design, my templates, I prefer more simple. That way it's not so distracting. So I think we'll start with this one. Now, once you find the one that you want, and when you first start looking at Paula's site, you're going to say, "Ooh, I like that, I like that, I like that." Just have fun with it and just go with your gut, what seems to be appealing to you. You're going to want to scroll down. She's going to give you a little sample, and you can download it as a PowerPoint or you can download it in Google. I prefer myself, I stay in the Google world, so I'm going to download it as Google. You're going to use the template. The first thing you're going to want to do once you download your template is rename it. So we're going to come up here, and then Paula does start with the name of the template. So really her design name. So we're going to call this Sample Weekly Schedule. Because most of us, while we're teaching teaching virtually, we're going to need those weekly schedules for our students and for our parents. So that's what I'm going to be showing you. So here is the title page, and we're going to call it, I usually do mine by date. So I'll put July 20th to 25th, 2020, Mrs. McAllister's 6th grade class. Okay, I like that. Then the second thing I like is a parent letter or a student letter. So if you're teaching primary, it's probably going to be a parent letter. If you're upper grade, it might just be your letter to students. Note to students and parents. Okay, you know what? I know it's telling me that I have a little typo over there. I like to left justify, so I'm going to bring this over here. Now, did you notice the red line? The red line is it kind of helps you with your graphic design and lining things up. STUDENTS. Okay, so then we have this. So you're going to do your note to your parents. This week we will be, and then you're going to continue your note to your parents if that's what you want to do. The weekly template, I like to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if we come up here, I'm going to redo this, and I'm going to say Monday. Now I feel like I want it a little bit bigger, so I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to come up here to my font size, and I'm going to make it bigger. And I really just, depending on the template, what seems to look good for me. I feel like I want it a little bit more to the right. So I'm going to bring this over here. Doesn't want to come over right now. There we go. So I'm going to bring this over. Okay, so then you do want to think about how you organize your day. if you're going to have, maybe you know that they're going to do something for reading every day. Maybe you know they're going to do something in math. Maybe you know that they're going to do freckle. So I'll do freckle. Maybe you know that you want them to maybe science. So if we're doing language arts, math, social studies, and science, I think that's going to give us a good place to go. I'm switching mine off. Little side note, I'm going to switch mine off between social studies and science. So this kind of works well for just the science. So reading, maybe on Monday, read the story, The Cave. And, I want them to read and annotate. Read and annotate the story, The Cave. All right. Now, you're going to be giving them more directions, but this is just a real quick little timeline. So for math, maybe we're going to model equivalent fractions. Okay, so freckle, maybe you want them to do 20 minutes of freckle. 20 minutes. And then science, maybe on Monday, you just want them to watch a video. So maybe you have a video that you want them to do. And I don't know why it does that. Okay. I'm going to try to get it out of the way. I'm trying to make it smaller, but I can't really figure out how to make this picture smaller. Okay, so for science, we want to watch video. And each of us does have our own style of teaching, how we like to give our instructions to our parents, but this is just a sample of what you can do. Okay, so if I want to use that same slide every day for the week, so I'm going to click on on the very side, I'm going to click on it. Notice that it's highlighted in yellow. I'm going to use the function Control D. That's Control Duplicate. Okay, so now I feel like I want to keep what's on the side, but in the middle, I'm going to take this out. And I'm just going to put detail. That way, I'm going to be duplicating again. But as I get going, the details are going to change. Now you're probably thinking, oh, Marilyn, it still says Monday. It does still say Monday. But we're gonna fix that in just a minute. Okay, so the first one I already typed in. So this is our Tuesday. So I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna change it to Tuesday. Now I know I'm gonna want 3 more. So once I have this one, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. So I have Monday, Tuesday, this is gonna be Wednesday. Got to stretch it out. Come up here and stretch it out a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to go down here. This is going to be my Thursday. And then I'm going to have my Friday. Okay, whoops, got 2 D's in there. So now let's see what we have. We have our kind of opening page. We have our letter to parents and students. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's looking pretty good. You know what? I actually like to do some sort of an inspirational quote, something fun. For me, I actually do a call to action depending on what we're doing, usually related to the story. So for 6th grade, when they do their writing, one of the things we work on is a call to action. So let's see if I have this. I feel like I want to delete. I'm going to delete that text box because I really just want to insert an image. Okay, so I'm going to change the background and how it wants me to put an image in here. So I'm going to head on over to Google. Let's put your Awesome. And let's see what shows up. Maybe there's an image that I like. I kind of like that one. Oh, hold on. I like that little paw one. That's so cute. Boom. You're awesome. Let's see if I can do this one. I do like, okay, you know what? I know my slide's wide, so I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to save my image as, I know I'm going to have to come over here. So I'm going to save my image. Now, Google's intuitive, so different people have different ways of doing things. So if you do something different, that's good. Okay. Okay, little puppy. Bye-bye. Okay, so now I'm going to insert my little puppy. And really, that's just adding an element of fun to my slide. Okay, my awesome little puppy. And I'm going to put my little puppy in there. Aha, I love it. Okay, so I'm liking what I have. Another thing that you might want to consider on your slide deck is office hours. So I found this one down below. I'm gonna drag it up, and then this is really gonna be for the parents. So this is for the parents once hey, sweetheart, what are you doing this week? Okay, this is what I'm doing, mommy. And then, okay, you know what? I have some questions for your teacher. So let's look at this. So this one, I'm gonna suggest we call this office hours. Office hours. And I feel like I do want to bring it inside my little pink box. So I'm going to do some adjusting. Now, when you do your graphic design, there's a lot of adjusting. I call it tinkering. So there's a lot of tinkering that you're going to be doing. So then I want to move some things over. I think I want this up higher. Okay, let's bring this over. Okay, so I've thought about my office hours for my parents last year during our crisis teaching. Honestly, I think most of us, we were available 24/7. And I think for us to have some balance this year, we're really going to have to, teach our parents what our boundaries are. For me, I'm going to do 7:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I'm also thinking this could change as 12:15 to 12:45 in the afternoon. That way, parents that are at lunch, hey, you know what? Let's talk during lunchtime. I'm also thinking an after dinner office hour, 6:30 to 7 o'clock p.m. So these are the office hours that I'm tentatively thinking about. I definitely might make some changes, but I think this will be something for me and my parents as we get started. That's a little bit big, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Oh, and I'm noticing I have an I behind there, so let me get rid of that and pull it down. Now, I do like the Bitmoji, and I know that I think some of the Cynthia and Jordy, I think they did a training on Bitmoji. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to find my Bitmoji, just to personalize. That's a little cell phone. Let's see what I can find. Call me. Anything going to show up? Oh, call me. Or I can even do, I kind of like that. Good. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh. Where is it going to show up? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to put my Bitmoji over here. Okay, so you know what I'm noticing? I don't have any, I don't know, they don't know where to contact me, do they? So I'm going to make this smaller. Okay, so I have my office hours, and then I'm going to put my email. And they can do Class Dojo. And I know that Tony Romeo, he is working on some sort of a text message communication. So hopefully Tony's going to get that ready for us. Now I feel like I'm liking my my slide deck, but I'm noticing I have a lot of extra slides as well. So I want to get rid of the ones that I don't want. So remember, if you have a slide that you want to use again, Control D, that's going to duplicate it. Slides can be adjusted. You can move them up and down. You can also delete the ones that you don't want. So I'm going to do some deleting. Okay. I think I'm frozen. Okay, there we go. Liking that. Now let's take a look at what we have. So I'm going to go into present mode. And here is our slide deck that we created. I do like it. It's simple. It's easy to read. I think parents will like that. Now, to be honest, is the call me, I'm not really loving that. So I would probably go back and change it. Now, last year I was creating new weekly templates every week, but I was spending so much time on my templates because I wanted to personalize them with my theme. I'm not going to do that this year. I'm going to show you how I'm going to personalize it. So I like this. I'm going to use it again. So I'm going to make a copy. I'm thinking for the first quarter, I'll use the same template, but I'll show you how I'm going to change it. So here's my weekly schedule. What I'm going to do, I'm going to change the color, right? So I'm going to show you how to change the color. Okay, so now I titled it blue. So all that pink, I'm going to change to blue. And what you want to do is let's head up to, once it loads up, I think we're going to go to view and we're going to review it. We're going to view it in master. So this is master slides, right? So you can see this is like a back end to Google. So I'm going to come over here to this pink. I don't want it pink anymore. So my little paint can, I'm going to change it to blue. So let's see what it does. Let's look at the yellow, or let's look at the side. Oh, you can see the side, it did change to blue. Now it's a little bit time consuming because you're going to go through and you're going to change everything blue, but I'll tell you it's a lot less time consuming than creating a new slide deck every week. I know this second one, that is the one where I have my days of the week. So let me go here and I'm going to change that to blue as well. And notice on the side, all of the ones with that same structure are going to change. Now my little puppy, let's go down here. That was one where there was a big picture. Okay, load up. Okay, I know this one is the one where I have my contact information, I think. So let's see if I can change that. Let's cross our fingers that it's the contact information. Did it change? Yeah, it did. I just need to find my puppy. Is it this one? It could possibly be this one. There's no picture in it. Actually, I don't think it's that one. Okay, so for the sake of our presentation, oh, I think it's this one. Okay, let's come over to this one and see if it's, hopefully it is. But that has no, because that one has a big gray. Okay, I'm going to stop here and let's pretend that we were able to change the puppy. Let's see. I think it's going to work for me. Please be it. Did it change it? No, that wasn't it. Okay, so you are going to want to mess around and find all the templates that go with what you have. Oh, it did change it. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over here. Oh, that one didn't change. So my note to parents one, I didn't change. So let me go back, view, master. So you're going into master slides. I'm looking at okay, here we go. This is going to be the parent one. I'm going to come over here. Click that. I'm going to go to my paint can, change my color. Oh, got to change the top and the side. So now I'm going to come back to the side, change my color on the side. Okay, now let's click through and see what it looks like in present mode again. So here is, remember, we started off with a red one. We had a whole bunch of templates. We picked and chose which templates we wanted to use, and we were able to personalize them. I'm liking it. Yeah, love that. Okay, I hope you are leaving with some ideas on how you can make your own templates. And I started working on mine for this year. And so I have this black one. I love the emoji. So feel free to like stick those emojis in. This was the first slide. So this was the original slide that I modified, but I made some changes. So I want you to see how on my templates, I made some changes. So you are able to insert images as well. So notice I'm Sunflower School, so I put some sunflowers in there. Okay, and then I have one more. And then I also did a red one. And I think for me, I'm just gonna like change the color. So it'll be the sunflower, it'll be red, it'll be black. So that is our presentation. And I hope you fall in love Slides Mania as much as I do. Once you do, you are then officially a Slides Maniac. If you do get a hold of Paula, give her a coffee. Bye.